Dust motes float in the pantry's dim light, illuminating a high shelf where a jar of filberts gleams. Drawn by the allure of the nuts, young Thomas enters, his wide eyes filled with anticipation. The ceramic jar promises a treat, its brown shells catching the sunlight. Thomas gazes upward, the simple pleasure of filberts turning into a grand adventure. Inside the pantry, Thomas stretches his small hand towards a tempting jar. He plunges his hand into the jar, fingers diving deep into the treasure of filberts. The cool, smooth nuts fill his palm, a tactile delight against his skin. He grasps a handful, a child's dream realized in nuts. He attempts to withdraw his hand, now overflowing with the prize. Panic flickers across his face as he realizes the jar's neck is too narrow. Inside the pantry, Thomas tugs at his trapped hand, knuckles raw against the unforgiving ceramic. Frustration builds as he pulls harder, a sharp pain searing through his wrist. Despite the mounting agony, Thomas refuses to yield, desperation etched on his face. Tears well in his eyes, a mix of pain and helplessness overwhelming him in the dim pantry. In the dim pantry, an old woman enters, her face etched with time. Observing Thomas's struggle, a sigh escapes her lips, a silent acknowledgement of the unseen battle. She kneels beside Thomas, her movements slow, her presence a gentle anchor. Her touch is feather light on his arm, a silent offering of comfort and understanding. With a knowing look, the old woman speaks a single, weighted word: greed. Tears track Thomas's face. Hand clenched, he faces the old woman. The old woman gently coaxes. "Open your hand, Thomas. Release some of the nuts." Thomas's defiant whisper pierces the quiet. "But I want them all." A knowing look from the old woman, her voice soft yet firm. "You can have some, but not all at once." Thomas hesitates, his gaze shifting from the nuts to the old woman's patient eyes. The dusty light catches the conflict in his young face, a battle between desire and understanding. In the dimly lit pantry, Thomas reluctantly loosens his grip on the jar of filberts, his struggle evident. A few nuts tumble back into the jar, a small victory in his internal battle. His hand slides free, holding only a few filberts. He stares at the nuts in his palm, then at the woman, his eyes widening with slow understanding. Carefully, deliberately, he places the filberts into his pocket, one by one. A quiet, grateful acknowledgement escapes his lips. "Thank you."